please. Yeah. Thank you. This is Kim. Thank you for your good testing. Yeah. Yeah. In our class, I think we have to do like that. Even though students do not know anything, but we can facilitate. Yeah, you can give hints because students can feel some kind of successful feeling. Yeah, anyway, to guess, this is the root dive movement picture. In 19th century, this kind of clothes almost made by textile machine nowadays. But in the past, human made textile, but sometimes machine or invented, so textile workers are afraid, wow, am I replaced by the machine? So at night, the factory workers snuck into the factory, it is smashed. The machine one by one. Did it work? Did they stop the machine area? No, never. So we call it nowadays AI revolution is second media movement. We sometimes want to destroy AI. Sometimes AI can speak English very well. AI can translate English very well, much more than me. So I feel jealous sometimes, but I cannot help anything. So rather than resisting, we must analyze and adapt. AI may serve as a solution to this Korea's current practice in AI English education. Maybe someone knows this character. Do you know this character? Anybody else? What is his name? Pengsu. Oh, who said Pengsu? Wow, you too? Oh, okay. I have just 2 kids, so please aim for another brand. Yeah, next thing. And Pengsu is a very popular character in primary and middle school students. Yeah, we have Pengsu. You work for the Kakao. Pengsu is a hero. Yeah, much more better than BTS and Blackpink. Yeah, actually. Yeah, we love Pengsu. So, government think, how can we let primary school students use AI happily? So, government can actually means the kind of the science institute. So, they collaborate and make Pengto. Pengto means AI chatbot using Pengsu character. EBS made Pengsu and Atri is electronics and telecommunication research institute. It is huge institute in Korea. So got 2 organizations together to spread AI in dance class. And another effort. This is Ministry of Seoul Education. Seoul Education Office is piloting 3 strands to boost public school English using AI. First, AI tutor robots is very expensive, but the Seoul has, as you know, very wealthy city, so they declare we support. So one per pilot school offer 1-by-1 conversation and act like a teaching assistant for speaking and personalized practice. And second, voice-based chatbot app launched on school-owned device. In Korea, government support the device. Every student has one device. Government prepare, but in high school level, they do not want to school-supported device. They want to use their own device. Anyway, all the students has their own device. And third, the government's, the Seoul Education Office said, we are scaling AI Pengto, already used for elementary speaking, but to middle school. So nowadays, the entry and EBS made middle school level Pengto. This is efforts of Korea. And next, 5.0, but it's expensive. Many people cannot use that. But Jusangli said Copilot by MS, it is free, so that can important role in AI enhanced class. So TEFLIN is good inside Germany. And anyway, adopt idle for personalized speaking. In fact, Professor Jusangli's keynote on idle, Korea wants AI supported speaking practice, but we concerned about very young learner use ChatGPT. As you know, primary school students cannot use ChatGPT legally in the USA. So many teachers said, for first and second years of primary, we cannot then use the ChatGPT. They have learned literacy instead of AI enhanced class. But the co-pilot can free about the age problem and budget limit for paid plans. Okay, I think you would like to want to the class directly. This is Seoul S Elementary School's class. This is Gangnam, Gangbu, north of the river, Han River is rich area, and south of the Han River is rich area, and north of Han River is different. But this is north of Han River, so general and lower elementary school, but they use AI like this. Okay. Let me show the movie. She has to answer about that. But individualized, they practice their speaking before the main teaching in every class. Teacher just circulate and monitor the teacher's learning situation. Okay. But we have supervisor in school, so supervisor think, wow, what is the teacher doing? It's so noisy and there is no instruction from school, from teacher. But I think nowadays we have focused on learning, not teaching. They should learn with AI. So teacher facilitate about that. Most of them is Galaxy and some of them iPad, but it is schools, governments support. So there is the stories of tablet in this part. So in the break time, just before the opening the class, students make a queue. So teacher let students pick the tablet for today's lesson. And after class, they have to put the tablet in the storage. Yeah, and this is another level. This is AIDT. AIDT is AI digital textbooks. Not just another digital textbook. Traditional digital textbooks are essentially scanned page or printed books made for screens. But left side is for students. Right side is for teachers. Left side, students can individually learn by AIDT, but on the right side, teacher monitor and organize. What is the student did in this class? What is Chursu is doing in this class? Are there any problem? They can monitor using right their screen. The AIDT goes far beyond that with AI-powered feature designed to offer personalized learning. It acts like a digital tutor, tracking students' progress and tailoring content to their needs. Students can separate individualized level questions by AIDT. Advanced learners get more challenging material, while struggle students get extra support. From 2025, from this year, AIDT are being used in 3 subjects: English, Math, and IT, among other subjects. I have to say kind of bad news because AI is a textbook became AI digital materials in this year. As you know, the current government changed it. The new government think it's so rapidly policies are rapidly, so they made the authority down from AIDT to AIDM in Korea this year. So plan nationwide rollout of AIDT in English, mathematics, IT from 2025. What changed due to public discomfort? Yeah, not only political debate, but also teachers. Some of the teachers, not some, many of the teachers do not want to learn how to use AI. I want to change. Please let me do as I am. So teachers, we do not want the AI. Some teachers said textbooks authority were reframed as AI digital material. It's a serious problem. If the AIDT, the government give all the textbook free. Yeah, it's free. All the students, elementary, middle, and high, can use AIDT. It's very, the cost is high, as you imagine. But in the AIDT, in the case of AIDT, everyone can use free. But AIDM material, the status of material, government can support. So school or the Ministry of Education support the AIDM budget, so it is transferred. So I worry about that. And but this year, 31% of K-12 schools are AIDM, English, Math, and IT. And I also explained why English, Math, and IT. Here is another data point that explains why English is a prime candidate for AIDT or AIDM. According to a nation survey to CARIS is Korea Education and Research Information Service. Among many school subjects, English is the second highest user of classroom technology. Right after IT. So IT is 76.7. But English, over 70% teachers use technology in their class. So government select. Originally government select mathematics, science, and IT. But because of this data, they changed it. Delete the science. Instead of that, government decided to support English. And this is the I explained about that. Application. English already has a strong digital use case. Speaking, listening, writing, feedback, multimodal input. So introducing AI-supported material in English is both high impact and industry nature is. Okay, next. Here is scene from high school English class we visited last year in Daejeon, where my university is located. Next question. There is no hint. Can you spot what's different? Okay, look at this picture. Are there any big difference comparing to the original classroom? This is a normal, general high school. I have give some hints. Look at the desk. Look at the desk. Look at the desk. Please raise your hand. Oh, yeah. The height. One. Big chair. exactly. There's no book, and just tablet. There's no book. I also surprised. I visited this high school with my students, teachers, college students. We all surprised. Already implemented in even high school. There is no book, just tablet. But paper book is also important. Korean government give paper book and AITT. We give paper book, but students prefer to use AITT, not paper book. Heavy, and they are accustomed to using tablet much more than book, I think. It can be have good point and weak point, but anyway, students is right there. So there is paper textbook and notebook are vanishing. So most high school and university students now carry their own device. Usually Galaxy and some iPad, but this is new normal in many Korean classrooms, which is exactly why AI supported English learning is not an add-on. It's a natural next step, I think. Let's take a quick look at English class in a general Korean high school.
What's the next one? I'll give you 1 minute to figure it out. Thunderstorm.
Okay, teachers speak English in English, but some teachers speak English in Korean, and some teachers speak English in English, and he teach English in English. So teacher use the AITT, and students also watching the AITT and answer about the question. So I analyzed the school level. Elementary, Pento is widely used for AI supported speaking practice. Middle and high school similar, so I just showed middle school. High school, many assume entrance exam, press, plus AI lessons. But as you saw in the PowerPoint, Daejeon High School actively use AI supported instruction. For example, Kahoot. Do you know Kahoot? Yeah, for it's best tool assessment test. Kahoot for assessment and your time, and it is your time differentiated by ours. Okay. Kahoot, quizzes, and what kind of tool do you use? I want to know about it. What kind of tool? AI tool? Slido. Slido. We use Slido so many times. Okay. And do you use Padlet? Padlet. Wow, it's good. Dashboard. You are all expert. I do not have to explain Korea's case, not just to compare Korea's case and Korea's policy. And this is the Korea Animation High School. Animation High School students focus on writing or making story. So in here, not just knowledge, students use AI to write script and develop stories. They Korean school is carried their own device. Some students bring notebook. Notebook is much more easier to make content. From field visit to a practical model, I will share result we developed with Professor Jiyoung Kaider of the University of Oxford. She visited Korea directly, and last year we visited many schools, but usually we just let them know we'll go to your classroom at 2 days ago, so they cannot prepare anything. Because I was a teacher, so I have taught English for 15 years in middle high school, and even junior high school. So I have many acquaintances, my colleague help us. So we visit the classroom, and after visiting Korea and observing AI supported English lessons together, we produced 3 results, 5 steps of AI framework and well-being metrics, and more period, I will introduce two features in this presentation. So this was grounded in on-site classroom observation and interview with the teacher we visited, focusing on the perception and readiness and implementation. Yeah, let me explain the AI integration 5-stage framework. Importantly, this is not a ranking system. This is not a race. We just want to redefine, because teachers use AI enhanced classes so actively, but when I ask to the teacher, do you use AI? Maybe I just use paddling. Is it enough? Am I use AI? Am I use AI in this class? So Kaya and I thought we have to, the professor's duty, we have to define what is the AI use class. So teacher can move freely between stages according to lesson goals and students' readiness. 5 stage. Stage 1, hardware shift to AI. If you just change the paper to tablet, you can say I am using AI in my first class. Step 2, an interaction with AI. Step 3, personalized co-learning with AI. And step 4, AI integrated learning ecosystem. Step 5, critical evaluation, creative utilization of AI. I will explain in detail. First step, tool transformation. AI used mainly as hardware. Paper to tablet. Tablet replaced paper. This device has changed, but the teacher's pedagogy remains traditional. So hardware shift to tablet or laptop, yet instructional method stays in the same. Lecture, worksheet, and report. In step 1, automatically bad. Do you think it's bad? It's very lower and we do not have to use step 1? No? Yes? Kayo and I think never, no ways. And especially in high school, we observed in Daejeon, midterm was just a week away. So the students need to knowledge focus exam preparation. So even though this teacher now is now often use AI support strategies, he's very famous AI. He's very famous teacher who can use AI in his class. But today he decided I want to let my students focus on knowledge. So he just used the worksheet-driven class. So students work in the group to spot difficult expression, research them. This is the worksheet. Worksheet. In Korea, we usually study in a group. Actually, they are foreign language high school students, very high level school students. They for the examination, they found the difficult part in the worksheet, and they type the item and the research after searching the difficult part, and they have to upload Padlet, and teacher share the result to the whole class. So this is step 1. And step 2, interaction with AI, adaptive tool like auto scoring, simulations, or gamified apps. Example, code or quizzes used for real-time formative assessment. Yeah, you know code is good tool formative assessment, so I can skip. And third, personalized co-learning with AI. Highly interactive, adaptive AI learning tailored to students' speed, style, and needs. Pen-talk can be the stage 3, real-time feedback and personalized learning path. As elementary school's case, we stuck together. class photo. So VR is very expensive. Some the left one is very cheaper one. The paper-made VR and school elementary and middle school provide AI education using virtual reality also. This is fifth stage. This is my class. This is my students. I miss them. And this is the in-service teacher. I think theoretically framework or theory and theory part, professor can be super than in-service teacher, but the practice of AI in a class, in-service teacher is super. So we professors in teachers college invited in-service teacher and learn together. We have to learn first. Professors in teachers college learn first, and then we can let our pre-service teachers use AI from undergraduate. And students of this Open University who are pre-service English teachers are learning teaching technique to AI by looking at in-service teacher in Korea. So teachers, but on the problem that's they are so divided, super active in AI in a class. There are super teachers, but some teachers afraid about using AI. So that is our serious problem. There are huge gap between them. I think Indonesia is similar. Do you think so? Yeah. So this is the same by research. And stage of is critical evaluation, creative utilization of AI. Students understand AI's strength, limit, and co-create knowledge. Beyond passive use, they critically evaluate and improve AI output. For example, H High School in Province K writing their autobiography using tuning. Tuning is Korean made tuning, and written in ChatGPT. This is the scene of the class.
그다음에 세 번째는 이건 진로와 연결해서 아웃스터리 how I become an emergency nurse. 그다음에 이제 학교에서 열심히 공부하고 있다. 이건 제가 그 AI로 많이 배웠습니다. I study hard at school and then
Yeah. The students that have to make their own autobiography using AI tools. They have to create. They have to evaluate the output from AI. And this is the summary about the 5 stage. And I thought we have made a specialized class observation tool. So I made this tool, smart teaching and learning activity using AI. So smart means self-directed, M motivated, A adaptive, R research-free, T technology embedded. So I made this. So you can search Google. So you can find this really. And I added active student participation in classes also because English class should be interactive and observation item for utilization of smart classroom equipment. So you can check your score by reading. And this study also, finally, I will show the AI well-being metrics. We often celebrate technology's power, but what about its emotional impact? Have you ever heard about AI boredom? AI boredom. When students have class with human, we can read, we can monitor, we can evaluate. But when students learn with AI and device, first, notice effect, but second, AI can not evaluate. AI, I am super to AI, so they can feel boredom. So we think we have to resolve this kind of problem. And emotionally, students can feel unhappiness. So we made this metrics, higher in June 2024. This framework to measure how AI impacts both students and teachers well-being. Yeah. 9 keywords: happiness, encourage joy and a positive learning attitude when using AI textbook. Yesterday, when your Minister of Education spoke as keynote speaker, it was impressive. Actually, I envy you because your Minister of Education is educator. Usually, political person never think about enjoyment, happiness in class, but he emphasized mindful, joyful. Wow! So I envy you. Yeah, you have great Minister of Education. Yeah, yeah. Among 9 keywords, we have social well-being and autonomy and motivation and also. Yeah, it is the rubric in detail. You can also find the rubric in our paper. You can search it by Googling. And this is government efforts. Government have duty. All the teachers should know about the AI-enhanced class methodology. Without the effort, the divide make wider and wider. Yeah, the wealthy people, yeah, rural people is wide, yeah, divide wider. So government decide. Government let at least from 2024 to 2026. Korean government is helping train teachers in 9,000 schools nationwide to use AI. So they invest huge amount of money. So my teachers college proposed this project. So we own the project. So I am the dean of the project. So, but our motto is human first, digital next. So we call it HAN, human and digital. Yeah, this is in particular teacher AI instructional competitive program at Morgan University where I read is designed to use AI meaningfully without losing humanity. This is the scene of our teachers training course. Yeah. A very small scale course. We let students really learn, happily learn how I improve AI skills. Conclusions. AI native students benefit cognitively and emotionally from well-designated AI lesson. Well-designated AI lesson. Such environments enhance learning enjoyment and reduce class anxiety. Yet, you know, Professor Drajati, and Chusung Lee research about that. Effective variables and informal digital learning of English can reduce students' anxiety learning English. Yeah, and in Korean, someone can recognize this poster. Yeah, in front of foreigner, I was nervous because physically when I meet the foreigner, English speaker, so I feel nervous. But before the device, yeah, I have confidence. Yeah, so this is strong point. So with the device, students can speak English freely, fluently. And second, co-learning environment. The AI dissolve traditional hierarchies. Teacher and students become co-learner. Like the Sangyeong Elementary School, teacher just facilitate teachers monitoring, and sometimes she teaches some knowledge, but as possible she facilitate. Teacher and students become co-learner, exploring and reflecting together. And future necessity. Integration is no longer a choice. It is necessity for education that is for the next generation. Yeah. AI utilization education has become not our choice, but necessity of future education. Have you heard about AI native? Nowadays, baby was born with handphone, baby we have smartphone. Yeah, so we call it AI native. So as such, classes using AI can provide an alternative to solving the problems our schools are currently facing in many ways. Perhaps AI utilization education has become not These hardware developments, it is suggested to pay attention to the final point to the success of classes using digital and AI. Number one, on the principle that teachers are given autonomy. Sometimes teacher can use the analogical method. Sometimes teacher can use the digital method. Teachers, we respect teachers' autonomy. Teacher can choose the way how to teach English, and they can freely choose they want to five analog and digital according to the class situation. Number two, to become an AI class that takes care of the well-being of teacher and students, use a teacher-student well-being matrix. So this is a reference. This presentation is from the following 2024 reference by Kaya and John. Thank you so much. If you would like to continue to discuss, please feel free to my email address. I want to run how AI education work in Indonesia. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, John. Let's give one round of applause once again, everyone. Thank you. Yeah. I think we are all here agree that based on the observation done or commented by Prof. John, he came up with 5 stages of framework in implementing in AI classes, and also not only considering the cognitive aspects of students and teachers, but also the well-being, something that I think we need to boost in our classroom. One tablet per student. I think the ministry need to hear this. Karena in emancipated learning, our minister, he's got some. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have around 10 to 15 minutes for question and answers. Just like in the beginning, we have provided provided something for you. So probably we can collect the questions first,
Okay.
or you will directly answer.
Only one or two or three. Okay. Yeah. After question together, and I take note. Yeah. I will answer together.
Mention your name, where you are from, and then state your questions.
And I want to ask you a simple question actually. Professor John, I'm a secondary school English teacher. I use AI tools such as Canva to create classroom material and background for paper, for assessment, and ChatGPT to design lesson plans. However, in my school, actually students are not allowed to use gadgets in class. This is the case. What should I do to help them develop their English speaking skill, and how can you how can you participate frameworks be applied in this kind of situation? 감사합니다. 예수님은.
감사합니다. The question is basically how to implement AI in your context here.
Because in my school, gadgets is not allowed.
Probably we need to invite the ministry from here. The students, one student has one tablet that they can explore.
Yes, please help me in the machine.
In budget machine.
South Korea.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have second question?
Thank you so much.
Make sure that you have short questions, because you usually have 27 questions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Prof. Thank you so much for giving me excellent opportunity to give you 7 questions. But Sibuk Maya asked me to give a short question, so I choose essential 2 questions for you based on my experience. My name is Ben Hamdani. I'm from the Benny English College. It's an English course and training center in Probolinggo. It's located in Probolinggo, East Java. So my 2 questions are how How can TFL teachers assess students' progress using digital technology? Yeah, this is, I need your more comprehensive to answer about that because it is difficult if I teach English without assessments and using AIDT. Next, the second question is that how can AIDT be used to support students with different learning needs and also learning styles in Indonesia? Because you know that most of my students have different learning and different learning styles. Prof. Yeah, thank you so much, Prof.
His first question is related to how AI can help teaching with systematic functional linguistics, and the second one is related to cater different students' needs. Yeah. Last question.
Good morning, Prof. My name is Betty. I'm from Pontianak. Personally, I believe readiness of AI use is ecological. Just like what Professor Alfonso said yesterday, I think it's the combination of knowledge, skill, support from the institution, like the infrastructures, and also policy from the government. Let's say we want to push AI use in education, and we miss something, for example, like the infrastructure. We have a long way, in Indonesia we have a long way to go to have one tablet per student. So let's say we want to push it in our education. When actually it's already mentioned in the national curriculum that we have right now. It is introduced, but we do not know how to actually use it. So what are the risks that we are facing if we still want to push it when one of the aspects is missing?
The potential risk.
Yeah, I understand your perspective. So to save the time, I briefly answer about that. The first question is assessment. Assessment, yeah, right? Korean's assessment system in school totally changing from result-oriented test to progress-oriented test. We call it Swinton-Bach performance test. Teacher can check in the class are the students progress very well. So we do not evaluate students' result just by the paper test. Paper test may be under 70%, under 50%, over 50%. Teacher use progress-oriented test. So when the students participate very actively and eagerly, they can good grade to the students. And second question, AIDT should respect students' style. Yeah, in ELT, SLA as Kelly's majors, SLA says we respect students' style and personality, and in our in young generation in Korea, first we saw what is your MBTI? Do you know MBTI? Yeah. MBTI is we shoot other people's character, never push my style to him. So in English class also, we would like to recognize students' MBTI. Some research said we should teach students by their MBTI, we respect their MBTIs. So, but AIDT can impart that kind of concern. So we also respect students' style. To brief the answer, the last question about the infrastructure. One tablet, it is huge budget, but Jusongli solved this kind of problem. Jusongli, she said in Korea, one tablet students, so they can freely use AI, but Indonesian students cannot use AI. Okay. Now, can you explain? explain? Can you give the answer? Even in Indonesia, there's one family system. They can use AI, use class, use either, using mobile phone and smartphone.
So based on my very limited experience in Indonesia, yeah, that's true. In school that we visit, there are always around 10 to 50% of the students who do not have a stable internet or devices. So currently what we're doing is we are collaborating with the industry who previously purchased a secondary mobile devices. So we can purchase the mobile devices at a cheap, very low price, but it's still function and we can use free home-based AI device data. So I think not 100% but we can still, the students still can enjoy the AI devices in the classroom with a little bit of support from maybe our research company that can come with some creative ideas. This is important because it can be scalable. This model work in one region, it can be scalable to other regions in Asia, other projects in other countries. So now we are testing the model, like this cost disciplinary approaches that work in Asia. I believe it work. I think it has a good potential to scale.
Yeah. Jusong-lee, thank you, Professor Jusong-lee. He have been to Indonesia for spreading IDER, introducing IDER Indonesian students. So I saw many movie clips about that. So students feel happy. I can learn by IDER. I can learn by AI, assisted learning. Then I can communicate authentically instead of human, but AI, co-pilot, and so on. So yeah, the pattern is not a big problem because even though the government gives the pattern, students prefer use their smartphone. Then you have a question, why do Koreans let students use smartphone? Yeah, it is very interesting question. Why government give the pattern use huge bunch of money? Actually, students love to use their own smartphone, but in the class, when students can begin to use smartphone, they can play game and they can see the animation, especially Japanese animation by girls depend of haiku and and so on. So they also can do another thing. So, but if Indonesian teacher can prevent that kind of using their own smartphone individually, you can use smartphone in the class. But the speed of internet is a big problem. But I think your Minister of Education can solve the problem because he recognizes all the problem and he has energy about that. So on some days, some of you will visit Korea. Wow, Indonesia developed so much after his policy. So I can have budget and you can have this kind of AI events methodology. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the quick questions.
Right, thank you so much, Prof. John. Everyone, let's give a round of applause once again. Thank you so much for the insightful stories and also the result of your research coming to Indonesia. So based on the questions, I think Indonesia has a lot to catch up with Korea. One tablet per student. However, I think we are great teachers. Whatever any limitations, whatever that we lack of, we need to do the best as we can for our students. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention and Burung Irian Pulau Cendrawasih. Cukup sekian, terima kasih. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and warm greetings to all distinguished guests, keynote speakers, and respected attendees.
Welcome to the closing ceremony of the 71st TEFLIN International Conference, held by Universitas BRAWIJAYA, Malang. It has been an honor and privilege to host such an intellectually enriching and collaborative event.
Over the past few days, we have engaged in a meaningful discourse, shared impactful research, and strengthened professional networks, all in the spirit of advancing the teaching of English in our diverse contexts.
Before we proceed with today's agenda, allow us to express our deepest gratitude to everyone who has contributed to the success of this conference, from the organizing committees, esteemed speakers, moderators, and to all of you, our dedicated participants. Now, to formally bring this conference to a close, we would like to invite the chair of the 71st TEFLIN International Conference, Professor Zuliati Rohma, to deliver the closing address.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Zuliati Rohma.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The presidents of TEFLIN, presidents of ALTI, and all TEFLIN and ALTI board members, dean, vice deans of Faculty of Cultural Studies, our respected keynote, plenary speakers, and also future speakers, esteemed guests, colleagues, and participants. Ladies and gentlemen, it is hard to believe that it is already the third day, which means the last day of our conference, the 71st TEFLIN International Conference, held in conjunction with the 5th ICHEL, the 5th ICOLAC, and the 2nd ICLING, with the theme of reimagining English language education in the age of AI and digital transformation, integrating inclusive education and cultural diversity. Over these 3 days, we have already shared our ideas, opinions, and also perspectives to sharpen our knowledge in the topic of AI and education. Hopefully, what we have already gained from this conference, we can bring together to our campuses, to our schools, or to our institutions to make improvement and betterment for our education services. Here, I would like to take this moment to participate in thanking and also in appreciating your presence, your involvement, and also your contribution in this conference. Please allow me to express my heartfelt appreciation to especially the first one, the organizing committee, whose dedication and teamwork have been the backbone of this conference. As many as 74 academic and administrative staff, and also 140 students of our Faculty and Cultural Studies have been involved in our seminar. Again, thank you very much for the organizing committee members for having been working so hard to make this event successful. First of all, I'd like to thank the steering committee, the deans and vice deans of the Faculty of Cultural Studies for leading with wisdom and integrity. Vice chairs of this conference, Pak Sariful and Ibu Devinta, could you please stand up? Thank you very much. for helping me in organizing this event. And then Secretariat and Treasury, Mbak Dini. Where are you, Mbak Dini? Who is still busy. Budian Novita and the team. Also, they are still busy. For their, especially having correspondence with participants, answering questions, and so many other things that has been done by the secretariat team. And I think I have to thank the team. And then program, workshop, and event committees. Ibu Dialina, please stand up. And then Dr. Frida, are you here? Dr. Frida, or still in the classrooms? Yeah, in the classroom. Dr. Anya? Okay, so they are still busy outside there, not here. Okay, so thanks for this team for creating a dynamic and insightful academic experiences. And then for publication, sponsorship, and public relation team, the first one, Dr. Idis. Dr. Idis is also still in the classroom. Dr. Vidya, and then Ibu Vidya, and the team. All of them are still outside, very busy. Yeah, was one subject. Yeah. And then for logistics, equipment, and IT, Ibu Ani Afifa. Here you are. Okay, thank you very much, Ibu Ani. Ibu Dia is also very busy arranging all the transportation things. And then last one, Mas Fandi and the team. IT team, thank you very much. Next one, hospitality, transportation, and tour teams. Dr. Ibu, thank you very much for organizing all the pick-up from the hotel, from the airport to the venue, and so on and so on. Thank you very much. And then Ibu Dia also helping Dr. Ibu. Mas Rona, where is Mas Rona? Mas Rona is the one who organizing your tour if you are interested in visiting Bromo or maybe Batu or surrounding areas here in Malang. Mas Rona is very happy to help you. And then documentation, decoration, and consumption committee. Mas Yoko, where are you, Mas Yoko? Documentation. Oh yeah, over there. He is the one who is responsible for arranging the website and all related to communication also. And then Mas Teguh, where are you, Mas Teguh? Documentation. Okay, so later you will have photos and all related to documentary things. I think we will upload it in somewhere and then you can access it. The secretariat team will inform you where you can get access of this form. And then Pak Romi, where are you? Pak Romi is responsible for the decoration. And then this is consumption committee. Dr. Isma, Vice Dean for Student Affairs. Bu Pratnya, Mbak Yuni, and all are responsible for making us not hungry. Okay, thank you very much. And then of course with the support of deans, vice deans, it will never happen without all of your support. Thank you very much. Each of you have already contributed your time, skill, even your heart, your energy for this event to successfully happen. So please accept my sincere gratitude for all of you. Okay, so as we close this wonderful gathering, let us take home not only knowledge and insights, but also the spirit of collaboration. Hopefully, you have got new friends, new contacts, that later you may have collaboration for your research, for your project, and everything that will support for the development of ourselves and also for our institutions. Okay, thank you very much. Hopefully we can meet again next future in as good as this or maybe better than this, hopefully. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Professor Zuliati Rohman, for your thoughtful reflections and inspiring words.
Next, we are pleased to present the host of the 72nd TEFLIN International Conference, which will take place in 2026.
This moment remarks the continuation of a tradition that has supported and elevated English language teaching across Indonesia.
We are honored to invite the President of TEFLIN, Professor Utami Widiati, to announce the 72nd TEFLIN Conference host.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Alhamdulillah, Ibu Bapak, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I think today we mark the end of this 3-day international conference hosted by Universitas BRAWIJAYA. First of all, let me thank the dean and the vice deans of Fakultas Ilmu Budaya as the representative of the top management of Universitas BRAWIJAYA for supporting us. I think we have prepared this almost 1 year, And just now, Prof. Zuliati mentioned that there are so many people behind the scene. Thank you from TEFLIN to all of you. Please give a big applause to them. Thank you very much, Ibu Prof. Zuliati, for chairing the organizing committee. And on behalf of TEFLIN, I would like also to thank all the keynote speakers, Professor Tadi, and then Professor Lee, and then plenary speakers, and then Associate Professor Dennis Alfonso, and I think Professor Filia Tesla, yes, and all the featured speakers from TEFLIN's affiliates. Thank you very much for being with us up to the closing ceremony. We really hope and we appreciate your presence here. And on the very first day, I think while we waiting for the after the opening ceremony, we're still there in Samanta Krida, and we had 3 big topics. Yeah, the first one, Prof. Gary started with narrative inquiry, and then followed by Professor Lee about IDLE and AI, and then it was followed by Associate Professor Bellis about assessment and AI. So we hope that we will take away so many insights, insightful ideas about how to integrate AI. Remember that we cannot resist this. Yeah? We cannot have the resistance. Yeah? Whether we like it or not, we have to face the reality that AI is part of us. But what we can do just now, we learn how to connect between human beings and AI as a machine, so that we can work still on how to ensure the well-being of us as teachers as well as our students. And I think we would like also to express our sincere gratitude to all the sponsors, in this case, yeah, Relu and British Council, and many others, IBC, yes. Okay, Ibu Menalmi as the president of ALTI, thank you very much for having the conference with TEFLIN this year. Very good experience of working together with colleagues from ALTI and also board members from ALTI as well as from TEFLIN. Thank you very much. Ibu Bapak, we wish you all a very good day of having the conference. And yesterday we made a decision during the business meeting that next year, hopefully we'll meet again next year for the 72nd TEFLIN International Conference. Can you guess who is going to host a conference? Let us begin. Korea. We're going to Korea for the TEFLIN conference. Yes, Ibu Bapak, next year, 2026, hopefully we'll meet again during the conference will be Uwin Syarif Hidayatullah as the host. Can I please invite the Dean of Fakultas Ilmu Tarbiyah dan Keguruan Profesor Nurul Askia as the host for the 2026 TEFLIN International Conference.
Well, Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. First of all, of course, I have to thank to the President of TEFLIN, Prof. Utami, for allowing us to be the host of the next 72nd TEFLIN International Conference at our university. So we are looking forward to seeing and welcoming all of you. We do hope the next conference will be at least as good as this 71st TEFLIN International Conference at BRAWIJAYA, or even better. So again, thank you very much, and we hope to see you again next year.
Thank you, Prof. Nurul. Ibu Bapak made a joke yesterday that in Universitas BRAWIJAYA as a committee this year, they managed to invite the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education to be present with us. And the next year, they promised that they are going to invite 2 ministers. The first one is of course the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Prof. Mukti, because he is part of the university. And the other one because they are under the Minister of Religious Affairs, the MORA. So they're going to try to invite the Minister of Religious Affairs to also be present in the conference. Let us hope for the best. Ibu Bapak, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we can meet again, and as you can witness, TEFLIN International Conference is always a nice place, a marvelous place for us to meet old friends, yes. So we meet our students, we meet our old classmates, and it's also a very wonderful place for us to make friends. Please do come, and don't forget to, we have the dates already? Yes. Please save the dates. We are going to meet, hopefully, inshallah, next year in October in Uwin Syarif Hidayatullah. Ibu Bapak, safe journey back home. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. declare that this conference is officially closed? Yes.
Thank you, Professor Utami Widiati.
We now cordially invite the representative of the upcoming host institution, Universitas Islam Negeri Syarif Hidayatullah, Professor Nurul, to deliver a brief address. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our Honorable President of TEFLIN, Prof. Utami, and all the board members, all the esteemed invited speakers, plenary speakers, featured speakers, and all presenters and participants of the 71st TEFLIN International Conference. Well, first, as I already mentioned before, of course, I would like to thank to the TEFLIN board for allowing us to be the host of this amazing, wonderful conference for the second time, because what we have this conference in 2007. And of course, we would like to invite everyone to come and visit our university in, well, we call this university as UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta. Although the location is not actually part of Jakarta, it's part of Tangerang Selatan, very close to South Jakarta. Hope you will have wonderful visit and conference next year. As you can see from the slides, can I have the slides? Because our faculty consists of 18 study programs, and we want to have the conference in collaboration with our annual conference called ICEM, International Conference on Education and Universal Society. So we take a broader theme which can accommodate different and diverse study programs at our faculty. I think that's what I would like to share for this moment. And again and again, we'd like to have everyone presenting, coming to our university, and hopefully we can also collaborate on our research and publications for the next conference. So again, thank you very much, and see you all next year at our university. Here we also have our chair of committee. Maybe you can stand up and so we come with 11 lecturers who will be the committee of the next conference, and hopefully we can all learn from this excellent 71st TEFLIN conference held at Universitas BRAWIJAYA. Again, thank you very much, and see you next year. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Dr. Nurul, for the invitation and very exciting outlook for next year's conference, the 72nd TEFLIN International Conference.
As we draw this chapter to a close, we are reminded of the significance of our collective mission to empower educators, transform classrooms, and foster a global community of English learners.
May the connection form, the knowledge shared, and the inspiration sparked throughout this conference continue to guide our professional journeys.
And now, as a tribute to the spirit of collaboration and excellence that the TEFLIN embodies, we will conclude this ceremony with a special video presentation of the TEFLIN theme song. We invite everyone to remain seated and enjoy the moments.
In sunlit from 1972, a single thought whispered you. Unwilling hearts, our vision grew, opening up an unseen door. A simple room, a humble start, a seed of knowledge for the heart. From Yogi to Indonesia, the growing circle seal its fate through humble homes. Teflin's call, the echo lands, standing tall from town to town. The message flows, we are the voices, clear and strong, where English teachers all belong. A simple dream, a legacy. TEFLIN, all for all to see. A guiding light, a steady hand, connecting minds across the our journal's voice, a guiding light, a nation's tales burning so bright, with hands outstretched across the sea, planted a foundational seed. Association, side by side, with nowhere left for dreams to
I'm happy to host 642 participants from all over the world. Hopefully, they are happy and they can share ideas, discuss problems in activity. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, TEFLIN plays an important role in the community, bringing people from various stakeholders to the workplace to discuss this important topic. Like AI and inclusive education is really, really important, so that we can share and see the ideas how we can serve individuals and communities. So, thank you so much.
Great, and day 2 of the conference. This is a fantastic conference, a fantastic city of the city of universities. And in this room are hundreds of English teachers and lecturers and professionals, all very passionate about improving the standard of English teaching and learning in English. Connecting minds across the
of after-conference trips have been arranged for those who have registered in advance.
We hope this experience will not only serve as a moment of relaxation, but also deepen your appreciation for the cultural context in which this year's TEFLIN conference has been held. On behalf of Universitas BRAWIJAYA and the 71st TEFLIN International Conference, we extend our heartfelt appreciation for your participation and contributions throughout the conference.
We wish you safe travels, continued inspiration, and unforgettable experiences.
Until we meet again, thank you, take care, and farewell.
Good morning and goodbye.